Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on a swivel. That time they hit him hard.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Running past the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Cut quickly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Makes a spectacular diving catch. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running through the tackle. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Launching it downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Maffa. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
South Carolina 7, Clemson 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that one's picked off. What a play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks pick up enough for a 1st down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Maffa. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it.
No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to pass here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
To throw, it's Sellers. Quick throw over the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football. And
they convert here on 3rd down in the red red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, South Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. He shows the skill set there for athletic ability, excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and an offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves the ball up to the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Tackle, but first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
The knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking for the wideout. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Weiningstein. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Carolina, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Escapes the sack. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He breaks free. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play.
21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing